A very good evening once again. Welcome to the second edition of News Tonight. It's me, Michael Jordan Lukomwa, with Elizabeth Nakakoni, our sign language interpreter. President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, in our first story, has commended the Muslim community coexistence with different sects within the Islamic religion and other religions. He encouraged the Muslims to work to improve household incomes and development of Uganda so that the country does not rely on foreign aid. Museveni was hosting the Muslim community for an iftar dinner at State House in Tebe.
Was attacked by thieves and abandoned thinking that he was dead. People of his religion came, and his tribe came and passed by him. They didn't help him. A Pharisee and a Levite or somebody like that. They passed, they didn't help him. Somebody from another religion, a Samaritan, and another tribe, is the one who came and helped him. And Jesus said, of these three, who was the friend of this person? It was the other person of the other tribe, of the other religion, who was praised by Jesus. So in other words, Jesus, certainly Christianity does not discriminate. I don't think that Islam does. So those people who do discrimination are really greedy people. Abomururu, that was our experience. Abari batabula wano okukyawagana kw'amadiini eri awaffe entungamuzi saabirabayo because tuli balunzi, tuli balimi, tukola. Abasiraamu baffe be basalanga ente mu tawuni ne bakola omulimu ogwo, abayindi ne batuleetera ebyamaduuka. I didn't see any friction among our people because they were benefiting from one another. Bayambagana. They are what we call symbiotic societies. Symbiotic. You help me, I help you. That's how we are living there. Abayindi baletanga ebyamaguzi ebyamaduuka which we didn't have, and we would bring them, and those Indians were mainly Ismailians. So who was preaching sectarianism and why? We opposed it. So I'm very glad that our Muslims, the way you are introducing our people here, that the Ahmadiyya are here, the Shiites are here, the Sunnis are here, and now even your other groups, the Tabligh and all that, you are all together. That's very good. That's the spirit of God in my view. And I congratulate you. Now, I'm glad you appreciate freedom of worship, because to interfere with the freedom of worship, kiringa ekitabo ky'okusaba kyakyo Uganda bwe bagamba tibalekanga byebasaanidde kukola, byebakola byebatasaanidde kukola, n'amazima tegali mu bo. Why do you bother interfering with people's freedom of worship? Tekabasinze, as long as they don't break the law. You leave them. They were locally sing at night, the whole night. They shout. You people, you wake up in the night and you call your people to come and pray. Why should anybody stop you? God is the one who knows who is right and who is wrong, not me. Me, nimukuzimba enguudo, amalwaliro, bino byendaba nze byensobola. Biri ebirala Katonda yabimanyi. Nze nefuule Katonda nti ono ye mutuufu, ono si mutuufu. Ebyo sibiriiko. Nze ndi wano nkola bya wano byendaba wano. God is the one who knows the bigger issues. So unless you break the law. So therefore, I'm glad that we are moving together really. You can see that Uganda is, we are beginning to speak the same language, all of us. Now finally, Omteso waffe abulidde enjiri bulungi Kidongole is a good preacher. He speaks Ateso, speaks Luganda well, speaks English very well, and he talked about the regions. And he said he wants a vehicle. I will give you a vehicle because of preaching well. My staff, Eyalama, Yoga no ini papa. Akironyo. Ejokuna papa. So we are speaking our language. These people don't understand it. Alama no ini. But tumanyi rumirwa endimi zaffe. Ezete bazimanyi. Kale basasire baleke. Amen. So my people should note that they give him a vehicle in the new financial year, not now. Thank you, Excellency. Thank you, Excellency. And then the 10 regions, I will contribute a tractor for each of the regions. Kubanga mulaze omutima gw'okukola mwebale nnyo mwebale ddala. So I don't want to delay you for breaking the fast. God bless you, and I wish you a happy end of Ramadan. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for that very, very inspiring remarks. At this juncture, it's crunch time. Allow me to invite Sheikh Mulindwa, District Card of Luwero District, to call the Adhan.
That was at State House in Tebe this evening. Authorities in Tororo have arrested 5 suspects in connection with counterfeit cement after a security raid on 2 stores on Sukuru Town Council in Tororo. We have details to this.
A team of CID officers from Tororo and outside the district and other security personnel raided T-Caf cell and T-Caf ward Usukuru town in Tororo district after receiving intelligence tip of fake cement production in the area. With a section of district leaders, including security officials, accused of facilitating the racket, independent investigator Milton Birunji, the Mbale CID in charge, was appointed to lead the probe. During the operation, the team discovered 2 stores stocked with counterfeit cement of 380 bags and 356 bags respectively.
The cement was always being loaded here after fabrication and sold to different parts of the country. Fake cement is very bad to use because when you use it, it is not 100% pure cement. It could only be 30%. So it becomes a security issue when it is used for building gorofas, skyscrapers, and so on.
Several suspects are currently in custody, assisting security with further investigations.
Already 5 culprits, suspected culprits, have been got, and they are helping police to carry out further investigation. The investigation may later encircle other people apart from them, but intelligence and investigation will bring all culprits to the book.
This is not the first time Tororo is exposed as a hub for counterfeit cement production and distribution. Some security personnel who requested anonymity revealed that high-ranking district officials are allegedly involved in the illegal trade.
They mentioned LOC5, RPC Tororo, Region Bukedi Region, the OC stations, URA, they on payroll. They receive money monthly. They receive 200 liters in their double cabins. Moreover, government double cabins. They come, they take.
The rumors try to talk about so many leaders around who could be knowing what has happened and are involved. But that one I can't confirm. I leave that one to investigation, the police to investigate, and the Office of Director General of ISO to come out with the truth.
Preliminary investigations indicate that the fake cement is produced using fine dust imported from Isimba Quarry in Injeru Jinja. Reports also suggest that 500 kilometers of fine dust is mixed with just 50 kilograms of genuine cement before being repackaged and smuggled into raw cement branded bags.
We need them to be on the lookout to make sure that they receive quality products. If they find any adulterated cement or they suspect, they should bring it to our attention, and that is why we want them to be buying our products from appointed dealers, from known sources. They should receive a receipt to show that they bought this cement from there, so that we can be able to trace back.
State Minister for Luwero Rwenzori Triangle, Alice Kaboyo, has urged parents to spend time with their children and teach them values that help them avoid immorality. This was during the celebration of St. Mary's Mothers Union in Central Busoga Diocese at Namutumba in Busoga.
Women from various districts in Busoga sub-region gathered at Namutumba Town Council to celebrate St. Mary's Day, organized by Mothers Union in Central Busoga. The State Minister for Luwero Rwenzori Triangle, Alice Kaboyo, was the chief guest. There was a mass led by different women reverends, and the Central Busoga Diocese Bishop also attended. The State Minister for Housing and Urban Development, Pasis Namuganza, was the preacher of the day.
Archbishop ikuloperanga ife abakyala ba Mothers Union waliwo abakyala batandise okwonoona gomesi taife.
Minister Kaboyo urged parents that despite their busy schedule, spare time for their children and discover their desires.
The young mothers especially, to make sure that they impart religious norms into these children, so that we have seen children abusing with no manners at all, and yet they come from religious families. So we need to talk more, to preach more, families and leaders, of course, all together.
During the event, there was a fundraising to raise funds to complete the construction of St. Mary's House, which will provide vocational skills for disadvantaged girls who dropped out of school due to unfavorable circumstances. Minister Kaboyo pledged to donate iron sheets for the project. The president of Mothers Union in Central Busoga, Musana Rose, shares some of the achievements as Mothers Union.
My very archdiaconal, we have more than 100 couples wedded, and they are ongoing. So that is an achievement. Even if I leave, I will work bragging because I made it.
Namutumba District Woman MP Naigaga Mariam noted that poverty and men who marry many wives that they cannot take care of has contributed to the rise of teenage pregnancies in Busoga.
Responsible parenting. We still have a challenge of fathers who marry beyond their capacity. You find a man marrying more than one wife, but he can't take care of the children produced by these so many women that he's producing. So once he loses control and focus, these children will end up on the streets, will end up doing funny things, and boys are also into drugs. So basically, those are the two issues that we are facing as a region.
Reporting for ABC TV, Helen Barbara and Andrew Sebira.
The National Unity Platform has marked the International Women's Day with a grand celebration at their party headquarters in Makerere, Kavule. We have it in details too.
Women from different regions and leadership positions gathered in large numbers to commemorate the belated International Women's Day. The occasion featured speeches from key party leaders, testimonies from women across various sectors, and an award ceremony recognizing outstanding contributions by women in different fields.
Ladies and gentlemen, you might be surprised why you see us here. But Dr. Kizza has always maintained one message, and that is the message of unity. And he has always preached unity. He has said we need to unite against being divided. Abachala, ogenda n'oyogera, n'oyogera, nefa abachala otukoledde.
National Unity Platform President Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu praised the resilience and contributions of women within the party and across the country.
So many women have turned things around. Yes, all the credit comes to the top leaders, comes to you as president, and you embrace it. But behind us, we have great women, like the great Betty Nambos there. Banji kufe, twayingira mu nsonga zino ntufuna n'amaanyi olw'omukazi oyo. All of you know what Nambos has gone through.
The chief guest, Barbara Itungo, Kyagulanyi urged women to participate in politics and run for leadership positions.
Women that have scars on the face, scars in the heart, scars in their souls, scars in places you can see and in places you can't see. Scars in places you can heal and in places where only God can heal. I want to conclude by encouraging all women here to do what they can do. Anything possible, anything in their ability, anything that they feel like they can do. Each one of us has a contribution to make.
The leader of opposition in Parliament, Joe Senyonyi, said national leadership requires equal opportunities for both men and women, calling for policies that promote gender equality and women's empowerment.
Humanity is like a bird with two wings. One wing representing men, the other wing representing women. If only one wing is developed, that bird cannot fly. That's the reality of our society. We have got the men, we have got the women. We cannot thrive as a country if women are left behind. It's not possible.
As part of the celebrations, various women were recognized for exceptional achievements and dedication. Among the awardees were artists, journalists, grassroots mobilizers, and other female contributors to society.
Thank you very much. Using your camera as a photojournalist.
I'm Navka Farida and Jamil Sekaja.
Yes, the ambassador of Sudan to Uganda, Ahmed Ibrahim, has dispatched assorted relief items to Sudanese refugees in Uganda to support them during the fasting season in this month of Ramadan.
And humanitarian representatives turned out at the event at Kawala, a Kampala suburb. The relief package included food supplies and essential household items for affected individuals and families. The Sudanese ambassador to Uganda, Ahmed Ibrahim, emphasized unity and resilience among refugees while expressing Sudan's commitment to support its citizens.
The most of our community, the upper refugee, they are in Kampala mainly. And now they have 10 centers. They are going to distribute some material to help our community, especially the family. And I think this is estimated like 237 tons. And this is, I thank them very much. And this is under the umbrella of the very good and excellent relation between Sudan and Kuwait. Now Kuwait, the friendly or sisterly country, they help Sudan a lot. And now Al-Honor Mubashir, they represent here. And also they are going to help our community out of Kampala also. Thank you.
During the month of Ramadan, it is the responsibility for all able Muslims to support the less privileged Muslims.
It is under the Ramadan support project. We call it Iftar Saim. It is our usual project every year we do, but this one is special. And look to the Sudanese refugee community in Uganda. It consists of around 237 tons of food materials. The package for each household consists of rice, 15 kg, wheat flour, 15 kg, sugar, 5 kg, red lentils, 5 kg, and 3 liters of cooking oil. This material is going to be distributed in Kampala and Wakiso and Mukono. And also we sent already some packages to refugees in Omoro district. It is Gulu district. Around 11 tons of the materials already being distributed there. Here we are going to distribute in the Sudanese refugees centers around Kampala, around 10 locations. We are going to distribute from today and tomorrow, inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
The initiative helps the vulnerable groups to keep the fast for God's blessings.
You must help the Sudanese people for this war now. Thank you for everyone who listened to me now.
Sudat Kaye, UBC News.
Unity, avoiding ethnicity, providing more water for the animals, empowering reformed warriors from the 9 districts of Karamoja were discussed during the Karachuna Baraza held in Moroto district, organized by the Karachuna movement. The Baraza was also organized on the theme, Embrace Peace to Unlock Karamoja.
Over 500 reformed Karachunas from the 9 districts of Karamoja gathered at Naitakwe Playground in Moroto district to attend the Karachuna Baraza.
Why these guns that are causing problem are too tight to collect is because of the following reasons. They are not seeing the benefits given to those who already handed the guns. It says, if given the benefits, those who have it will automatically bring it out.
This group of young people are not empowered, are not engaged in productive activities. Everything else that we will invest in will go in vain.
The event was organized by Karachuna movement under the theme, Embrace Peace in a Bit to Unlock Brighter Future for Karamoja. The Karachunas cited empowering reformed warriors, availing water sources, avoiding ethnicity identification.
Why do we call each other the Pokot, the Pian, the Jie, the Bokorat, and yet this is what made it easy for the little wealth we had to get to Kenya and the rest of locations.
Recommend that we allow the Karachuna group actually be formed into a bigger group of the union, because now they have the cooperatives.
The presidential assistant, Caroline Angolere, called for reconciliation among elders in Karamoja.
Not reconcile. We can't be in position to be architects of peace. We must support disarmament efforts by government, support security very much to see that our region is pacified. We have to promote non-violent conflict resolution mechanisms.
Karachunas were advised to copy other transformed pastorists.
Karachuna, Karamoja, to embrace the way of living of other pastoralists. For example, I have gone to Turkana several times for meetings. I have not seen cattle raids within or amongst the Turkana.
The 3rd Division Commander, Brigadier General Wilberforce Serunkuma, urged Karachunas to stop environmental degradation.
To appeal to you to preserve your environment, stop cutting trees for charcoal.
Karachunas were called upon to educate their children and stop burning grass. Meanwhile, Karachunas received 20 ox plows and 9 million shillings to their 9 circles from the Friends of Karachuna.
We're talking about tractors, but as they're waiting for tractors, let them try what we have been trying in Teso, and that is the ox plow. Circle is going to go with 1 million.
Helen Barbara and Maureen Uiga for UBC TV News.
Wildlife clubs of Uganda have marked Global Recycling Day 2025 to train students on waste recycling and develop projects aligned to the new national school curriculum. Uganda has challenges with plastic waste mismanagement in urban areas, which has caused widespread environmental pollution.
Environmentalists think by integrating problems will lead to lasting solutions. Wildlife Clubs of Uganda are engaging students under a global recycling seminar to learn innovative skills of recycling plastic waste into new products using locally available resources. This engagement will help students to develop projects from the initiative.
Our learners have been able to make flowers from buvelas, make flower pots using bottle tops, recycling the papers, because at school there is a lot of paper waste. So they have learned how to recycle papers. We have learned how to make flower pots using polythene bags. The students have also learned how to make creative art using banana fibers. And also we have made some crafts like chairs and other products made out of solid waste and other resources around our environment.
Facilitator Fred Lubega guided students on responsible waste management while creating economic opportunities.
So this art is created from banana fibers. I use these banana fibers because I chose to put aside the synthetic chemicals that may harm our environment.
There was a tree planting exercise where Miss Conservation Uganda, Anat Sandra Muduru, encouraged students to utilize plastic waste creatively.
My message out there is mindset to the youth out there, the children out there. We need to change our mindset about how we take up waste.
The educators promised to support learners in creating a clean environment.
We are yet to roll out to other schools in our neighborhood and also encourage others to always be part of this.
So how can this help students reduce waste in schools and their communities?
In future, maybe when there is a financial crisis, these learners can use these same skills and do some of these products at home.
When students keep engaging themselves in such kind of initiatives, they are going to be better future conservation ambassadors. So I believe whoever can be there and is willing to join our team, it is very open. This is Uganda Wildlife Conservation Education Center and Wildlife Clubs of Uganda. As we celebrate 50 years this year, it's also going to help us to continue spreading the gospel of conservation in other regions.
The Global Recycling Day fosters a generation that values environmental conservation. Plastic waste and other pollutants are still a threat to wildlife and human health. Kenneth Chitandwe Sonko, reporting for UBC News.
The 2026 presidential race has attracted a new contender, Akatwijuka Stewart, who declared his interest to stand for presidency in the coming elections.
29-year-old Akatwijuka Stewart, born in Shima district to Mr. and Mrs. Omega and Mebo Turiamusingura, is a graduate of industrial art from Chambogo University. He wants to contest for presidency come 2026, backed by the Uganda for Us All movement.
Sisters, the time for change is now. Not tomorrow, not next year, not the following regime, but today. Let us honor those who came before us by building a future worth of their sacrifices. Announce my candidacy for president again. I'm filled with a sense of purpose and responsibility to lead our great nation towards a bright future.
The chairperson of the Manifesto Committee, Asimwe Rachel, says the Uganda for Us All movement is built on 5 fundamental principles.
Economic reforms. We envision double-digit GDP growth by 2030 through industrialization, agriculture modernization, and empowering local businesses. Strengthening families. The family is the backbone of society, yet it has been neglected for too long. We will work with religious institutions and cultural leaders to promote moral values while providing financial support to family-run enterprises.
Akatwijuka bases his support from Uganda's youthful demography.
We are not here to fight or to create chaos. We are here to build, we are here to plan for our Uganda that works for all people. A Uganda where every resource benefits every citizen. Launching today is not just a document. This is a contract with you Ugandans. Because we have such a group of people, a group of different ages, different religions, and from different parts of Uganda to come up with this manifesto, which means it is not just a document, it's a contract with you Ugandans.
While outlining his political ambitions, Akatwijuka also acknowledged President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni for maintaining peace and security in the country.
40 years we have witnessed the leadership of our President, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, who brought stability and laid the foundation for the growth.
Jamil Sekaja compiled this report for UBC News.
The Uganda Development Corporation is working to revive the salt factory in Kasese district, with Rwenzori Shining Stars Limited showing interest in the project. Dennis Dokoria, the manager of communications of UDC, says that the restoration will create jobs and services.
Kasese Salt Lake is found within Queen Elizabeth National Park in Kasese district. It is a crater lake that has inlets but without outlets, causing high evaporation and salt concentration, and was formed through volcanic activity thousands of years ago.
Whenever we stand here up to 700 meters deep on the cross section, they are only rocks of salt, and there is an impermeable rock which does not allow water to penetrate through.
The main activity here is salt mining, which is harvested through traditional methods from salt pans, which in simple understanding are plots of water.
Most of us who own salt pans, we've acquired these salt pans from our parents. But the cost of buying a plot, the cost is between 7 million now to over 30 million.
3 various types of salt are extracted from this lake, and these include
grade 1 salt for human consumption, grade 2 salt for livestock, and then we have grade 3 for industrial.
The traditional methods expose miners to highly concentrated salt, which leads to skin burns and infections.
Yeah, and also we encourage them to drink a lot. Water, juice, but not this time not alcohol.
Nensalamu ng'omukyala nenvaayo nengamba bakyala bino ebyokukola mu mining bigenda tukosa nnyo ng'abakyala bwe tweyiya.
Despite the physical challenges associated with the activity, locals are able to earn a livelihood.
Nfunyemu piki, ninamu abaana, nagula poloti, eri Kasese naye teri eno.
It's where we get money for school fees. Wetufunako bu lipstick obutubeesawo ng'abakyala, energetic women, naffe ne tulabikako bulungi.
There is worry that the extraction of salt is superseding the capacity of the lake, calling for the utilization of other 6 salt lakes in the region.
But some of them, they are within the protected area. So we have no access. We have no access to those lakes.
Once the salt is harvested and washed with a solution to refine the final product, it reaches the market unbranded due to the miners' lack of processing technology.
Market. We need to market the product that we have. Our salt is good, but we've not minded in marketing. The government has not minded in marketing this product.
Oshiraba, even the packages you can see, we are using NOM as a weighing machine or a packing something to pack our salt.
And I'm very sure that if we are able to start producing our salt, good quality salt, we shall sell effectively in this country. And not only in this country, we also have what we call the regional integrations. We have a regional market.
The salt factory has been there for many years. It was constructed during the time of Obote, then it was commissioned during the time of Amini, but the factory has been there. So the government has not picked any interest in working on it.
Had some progress. We've had quite a number of probable investors, but currently we have one. We're still working out the processes to get to the stage where we can fully invest and we start working together. The minerals are there, the salt is there, but the question is, how do we work? Who do we work with? UDC is open and we are willing to work with whichever investor comes on board and has interest in investing in some of these areas.
So,
women are the majority of the sellers of this product in Lake Katwe, but also highlight key recommendations to support their efforts.
Nungi banjagala kintu nga kiri classical olusi batuzimbire ng'ekibanda naye president bamusaba anyongeremu energy esobola okumboosteringa nesobola okukola ki okufuna capital emalako kwa wano batuwa n'emyo gundi parish model yali yakusosola n'abalala tebafunanga n'essaawa
The 2019 Board of Survey decided to auction off the machines that had become eroded and obsolete due to the factory's inactivity. However, the Uganda Development Corporation remains committed to ensuring the factory's revival. Ivan Kahwa and Andrew Sebida in Kasese District.
Kama nemo pocket, tambula body street, issues are my target. We are what? Unstoppable. We are what? Unstoppable. I'm in a plantation, but on a global mission, internet ambition, full condition. We are what? Unstoppable. We are what? Unstoppable. Oro cash is gone, netagayo kaloni, nigga mukafoni, money in the zone. We are what? Unstoppable. We are what? Unstoppable. We are good.
With you and MTN together, our ambition is unstoppable.
We are what? Unstoppable!
Mera ngenze mboni pa Sam, nazanya Ruto, ganyiga star, 278 then hash, kuja kuba ngo yingide mukazanyo. Nga sente zino zimula wano zina wangu lazino wano, milioni 10, kinala mu mukaga. Ebindi wanasoka bila baku TV. Nange sasoka kikiriza. Ninga mulaye kino kinzo kubanga kituufu oba yaddala. Tibya bufere, sere zona zifunye zona zikoze ki naziwangudde. Amasanyu ina mangi, ebyoto byange byembadde njagala genda bituukiriza.
Uganda National Lottery. Dream, play, win.
Participants must be 18 years or older. Play responsibly. The Uganda National Lottery is operated by Ituba Uganda and regulated by the National Lotteries and Gaming Regulator.
Agriculture is Uganda's economic backbone, employing about 70% of the working population and contributing 20% of the GDP. As the world becomes a digital global village, ICT has proven to increase productivity in the agricultural value chain. UKUSAF, through its Strategic Plan 3, recognizes the importance of access and usage of ICT-based tools, information and knowledge for farmers by providing them the needed skills to live, learn, work and participate in a digital society.
We came up with a project which we took to UKSAF, and we're happy that UKSAF supported it. That project is called ICT for Farmers. What do we get from ICT for Farmers? We managed to skill up to 100,000 farmers.
State Minister for Investment Evelyn Anite has challenged local investors to embrace financial discipline through borrowing and having the discipline to pay their loans. She was touring Prayosha group of companies which she hailed for import substitution.
Prayosha group of companies is 3 in 1, involved in local manufacturing, processing of aluminium doors, paper products, and extension of construction services. The investment journey that began over 20 years ago has seen hundreds of Ugandans employed.
And I want to build the warehouses only. But when last year I went to America, and my friend took me to the business park. It's called, in America they call factory outlet. You can get anything else from there. So then I say, no, let me convert in the business park. I don't want to make the jungle of the warehouses, no.
State Minister for Investment and Privatization, Evelyn Anite, visited the investment and encouraged other investors to follow suit.
If you want to become rich, choose very good friends. Don't stay with the poor people because you'll never be rich. Being honest, who is your friend? Ask yourself, who is my friend? Does my friend have some money? Because if your friend is poor, just know that together you're going to be democratically poor. But if your friend is rich, together, slowly, he will teach you how you can actually become rich.
I would like to express my sincere gratitude thanks to His Excellency President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni and the NRM government for visionary leadership and guidance in development of our country.
But the challenge is financial discipline for investors.
That's why we're asking Ugandans to also come into sectors where they can get return on investment. Not to put your money in rental units. Because yes, that is good, but I want to tell you that the return on investment is low. Come into the manufacturing sector, commercial agriculture, services and IT. Those are the areas which can make you to actually have return on investment.
Anita wants Ugandans to desist from being permanent borrowers. Henry Okrut, UBC.
We're already out.
Kamane mo pocket, tambula body street, shoes are my target. We are what? Unstoppable. We are what? Unstoppable. I'm in a plantation, but on a global mission, internet ambition, full condition. We are what? Unstoppable. We are what? Unstoppable. Oro cash is gone, netagayo kaloni, niga mukafoni, money in the zone. We are what? Unstoppable. We are what? Unstoppable. We are good.
With you and MTN together, our ambition is unstoppable.
We are what? Unstoppable!
Uganda has thumped Guinea 1-0 to secure victory in the ongoing in a World Cup qualifier Group E game. Alan Okello free kick in the 37th minute secured victory for the country, for the side that eyes their maiden World Cup qualification. As it stands, Algeria stands tall at the summit of the group, Mozambique in second, while Cranes now sits third with 9 points. Here are the highlights and reactions from the fans.
I love him, he's the best player.
Fantastic. The free kick was very wow. And that guy, I like him.
It was a very good free kick, but the keeper was bad. If the keeper was good, that free kick wouldn't enter.
Uganda has a great chance to qualify World Cup, but if they qualify, they need to start playing better. Because right now, this might be enough for Guinea, but we need to be better to play Spain.
The goal was good. I love the atmosphere. I love Ugandan cranes. And of course, Alan Okello gave us that wonderful goal. Yeah.
So, Okello, it's Okello! The boy from Bar in Lira, the prince from Lago, scores in this one. What a goal from Alan Okello! The Venom superstar has lit up the skies of Nampole, and this is what it means to the Ugandans. Alan Okello, the prince from Lango, the rhino from Lango, gives the Uganda Cranes a deserved first half goal. What a strike from Alan Okello. Goalkeeper Smiler Sila just could not see that coming. What a glide and what a finish.
Yes, we end the news with a beautiful one from Alan Okello, and good news for the Uganda Cranes, wishing them all the best. My name is Michael Jordan Lukomwa with Elizabeth Nakakuna and the whole team. Wish you the best of the night. Bye-bye.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Welcome to the Rotary Club of Nsanje. Here in Nsanje, we are installing the 9th president, that is Dr. Grace Stephen Seriange, who is taking the mantle from Nsamba Kato, who has been leading 2020 to 2024. One of the interesting things about President Samba is that he has handed over solar panels to 2 schools in Mukono district. An amazing, amazing project that they led there. And the other thing that we know about the Rotary Club of Nsanje is the Camping Rotarians that they started a couple of years ago. It has thrived throughout the year, and congratulations to AG Irene now, who has done a great job for this club. Today we installed the 9th president, and I assure you it's going to be a lovely, lovely function. Why? Because we are taking the leadership to the next level. Dr. Stephen Seriange has also taken the mantle when they have just chartered a club called the Rotary Club of Maya. It is also going to be raining, and we can see from the different speeches later about how easily that was achieved. They're going to do a lot more this year. We shall be able to hear the acceptance speech from Dr. Grace, who is willingly taking the chain from Mr. David Katon Samba. Welcome to the Rotary Moment Show. My name is Carol Chazeka Koza, and I'm happy to be here at the installation of Rotary Club of Nsanje. Enjoy yourself, and I'm sure we're going to enjoy our evening together.
Owekitiibwa has served in different capacities in Rotary. He has ever been a service project director, TRF director, you have seen they have pinned him, club secretary. Right now he's the club secretary and a PE. He has also attended DCA 3 times. You know, you people have been in Munyonyo. He has attended the Ally Convention in Houston, USA, where he served as Sergeant at Arms. And next week, he's going in Singapore for the Ally Convention again. This person, none other than Dr. Grace Stephen Seriange. Director of ceremony, I have finished my time.
Ceremonies, and I would like to thank everybody who has come here, and I will give my remarks on schedule. And what I have been requested to do now is to perform what Rotary does every other year in accordance with our constitution. Because our constitution talks about being a leader for 1 year, and then another one takes over. It's now my pleasure to request our incoming immediate past president so that he can have a title of incoming. Otherwise, the outgoing president of this club step forward together with his spouse. Don't mind, you remain the first lady, 2023-2024. You will not have another one in this club. That's the easier way to remain present. Now, I would like to request Owech-Tibwa, the Assistant Governor, to also step forward. These are the people who have led us throughout the Hope Creator year. And I want to thank you so much because you have made the year for us to start on the coming year. And I want to thank the Rotary Club of Nsanji for giving you an opportunity to serve. I want to request that we have our gong and our certificate with us here. At this moment, I want to request that you have these ones to your spouse so that she has something to carry. Now, friends, Owech-Tibwa, we thank you so much for having served this year. And when it comes to you accepting to serve as an assistant governor, very many of us should take it as a pride. We are honored